Well, hey, boys and girls.
Hi.
My name is Robby, and this is my friend Wes, and we're going to tell you a story today about our friend Gideon.
Ooh.
So, as you can tell, I'm going to be telling the story, and my friend Wes is going to be just supplying some sound effects, just kind of make this... to make the story just seem a little more realistic. So let's get started.
Okay.
The story begins in the land of Israel. Ooh. It was a very scary time. And the Israelites were living in terror. At any given moment, their enemy, the evil Midianites, could attack from the east and kill everything in their path. Destroying their crops, destroying their donkeys, destroying their sheep, and camels. The problem here is Israel was God's chosen people, and now they're without food, without shelter, and being bullied at every turn.
Hey, get out of my way.
But God has a plan, and that plan involved a man named Gideon. Gideon was chosen by God to defeat the evil Midianites.
I choose you.
But Gideon was not chosen for his skill with the sword.
Nope.
Or his muscular physique.
Nope.
Or his dashing good looks.
Nope.
But God knew that Gideon was the right man for the job.
Ching-ching.
God saw something in him that no one else could see. His heart. One day an angel appeared to Gideon. The angel told Gideon that God wanted to use him to defeat the Midianites. But Gideon was shocked. He said, "Why me? I'm just a regular guy." But the angel said, "The Lord is with you, mighty man of valor." Mighty man of valor. So Gideon followed the angel's instructions and gathered an army of 32,000 men.
I'll take you.
And they began to march towards the camp of their enemy, the evil Midianites. Ooh! But then the Lord stopped Gideon. God said, "Send home any man that is afraid." Well, 22,000 men dropped their swords. So Gideon had only 10,000 men left.
Oh no.
But they regrouped and they kept on marching.
Boom, 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 boom.
But again, God stopped Gideon.
Oh.
He told Gideon to lead the men down to the river for a drink.
Oh. Ooh, thirsty.
300 of the men cupped the water with their hands.
Okay.
The rest of the men got down on their knees, stuck their faces in the water, and slurped. So God told Gideon to send those men home.
Hey, get out of here. Go home.
So now Gideon is going to face 135,000 Midianites with just 300 men.
What? What? Wait, what?
Sound effects. Wait a minute.
How do you do through sound of 300?
So wait a minute. Gideon, wasn't afraid?
Ooh.
Nope, but let's rewind a minute real quick. Back to the moment when the angel first talked to Gideon. The angel called Gideon a mighty man of valor, even though Gideon didn't feel like he was anything special. He chose not to listen to his feelings. Instead, he believed what God said about him. That he was a mighty man of valor, and it was time to act out of God's plan. So one night, while the Midianites were sleeping, Gideon and his men quietly surrounded the king. In one hand, each man held a torch covered in a clay pot. In the other hand, a trumpet. Then in the middle of the night, Gideon gave the signal. They broke the clay pots, held the torches high, and sounded the trumpets. And shouted for the sword of the Lord and Gideon. The Midianites sprang out of the beds, grabbed their swords, and totally panicked. And they just started fighting each other. In their confusion, they started killing each other. Gideon and his men stood back in amazement as the Midianites completely destroyed their entire army. That day, Gideon defeated the Midianites because he always believed that what God said about him, that he was a mighty man of valor. And that is the story of Gideon.